Carolina's first visitors from Canton, senior number 1, Jeremiah Praik. Senior number 3, Zaza Francoeur. Junior number 4, Emily Valencia. Senior number 13, Jamal McConnell. Senior number 14, Owen Lane. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Dan Kaiser. And now let's meet your Raiders. Taylor. Head guard junior number 0, Max Finlaw. Head forward junior number 15, Finn York. Head guard junior captain number 14, Brendan McDonald. Head guard senior captain number 13, Mason Medeiros. Head coach of the Raiders is Bob Spears, assistant by award from the Canton and Chris Mendez. Now fans, at this time we ask that you please rise and sing along as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Gymnasium. I'm Kevin Praik, here with the Canton Community TV production crew, and we're here to bring you boys basketball playoff action between the number 14 Canton Bulldogs and the number 4 Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders. This is an MIAA round of 16 state tournament matchup in Division 2. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight as the Bulldogs defeated Stoughton to get to this opportunity, and the Blue Raiders had a very difficult task of defeating number 29 Burncoat out of Worcester, but they played like somebody a much higher seed. Both teams earned their right to be here. Let's get right down to the action. Mason Medeiros, number 13, Brandon McDonald, number 14, Max Finlaw, 00, and Dom Taylor, number 12, along with Finn Bjork over there for the Raiders. As they'll take the ball right there. Starting for the Canton Bulldogs is number 3, Zaza Francoeur, number 1, Jerry Preden, number 13, Jamal McConnell. And that's a big 3 to start this one off. It is standing room only here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium here at the campus of Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Owen Lane passed it out to Zaza. Anthony Delezia and Owen Lane rounding up the Canton lineups. Delezia in the number 4, Owen Lane in 14. Bulldogs in the green jerseys with black numbers, and the SB Blue Raiders in the white jerseys with dark navy numbers. Here, just under a minute left, just under a minute to go here in this exciting matchup. Should be a very close one here between the member of the Hockomock League and the South Coast Conference. Bulldogs down by 5 early. Delezia passes it right back down to Owen. This should be a close fought game as both teams have similar styles. The keys for the Blue Raiders are continuing their turnover ratio. It's been very high all season. So that's your Whoopi off the mark. Rebound Zaza. And that's one of the keys for the Bulldogs in those second chance opportunities. For the Bulldogs, they want to keep an eye out for number 3, Zaza Francoeur, and number 13, Jamal McConnell, and number 1, Jerry Breeden. For the Blue Raiders, want to keep an eye out for 00, Max Finlaw, and number 12, Dom Taylor, along with Mason Medeiros. Lane tries to get it back to pass. Back down to Zaza, down to McConnell. Picks it back up. Lane for 3. Oh, just missed. 5-2 to score here. 5:55 left to go in the first quarter. Keys to the game for the Blue Raiders, keeping up those steals that they have all season, rebounds, and shutting down Zaza Francoeur. Zaza is the emotional leader of this Canton squad, and you shut that down, all the energy drains out. It's going to be hard to take home the victory. Keys for the Bulldogs of Canton to have good ball control, not allow the steals to commence. Then force those second chance opportunities like you saw led to their first points on the night. And just keep attacking the Raiders offensively and defensively. Try to wear them down. Lane from the baseline, and it's good. Right off. Bulldogs now cut the lead down to a singular point. Is back down to Zaza, steals, and it's a dunk. Number 3, what an early dunk here. He was 5 for 6 on dunks in the last game against Stoughton this past Thursday. Zaza has won a game this season with a dunk. And the student section for Canton being loud and rowdy, making the hour-long trip down here to Somerset, Massachusetts. Big rebound there from Bjork. He'll get a third chance. Goes down to Jerry. And it will be setting number 15 to the line. Then Bjork is a South Coast Conference All-Star, unanimous. Him along with Brandon McDonald. We're South Coast Conference All-Stars. Dom Taylor, an honorable mention for the South Conference All-Stars. And they'll take the lead right back. So already a couple lead changes here early in this one. Back down to McConnell, gives it down to Delezia. Delezia right on the SB logo. They're going to call it travel on the Bulldogs. Right here in the corner. Two vocal, very vocal student sections here at SB. The Bulldog faithful clad in tropical gear, and it looks like a blackout for the home team student section. Right down to Dom Taylor. Taylor, a very dangerous threat, both on offense and on defense. Keep an eye out for number 12. Stolen there, Zaza. Number 3, the senior captain, spin move, packs it out. Jerry at the arc, just off it. Bulldog coaches have made their way down to Somerset, Massachusetts. Multiple members of the Canton Bulldogs football program. Head coach Anthony Fallon, JV coach Don Byers. A few others. Bjork goes for the layup, and he'll get it. 3:34 left to go here in this first quarter. Bulldogs down by 3. This should be a tightly close knitted matchup. Back down to Lane. Lane on the top of the key. Going to call Lane for the travel. Thank you so much for joining us here on Canton Community Television. So the Blue Raiders coming right back after it. Here is Mason Medeiros, the senior captain, the only senior on the Blue Raiders. And he'll fade back and get the 2. Both sides very rowdy. picked off right there. Finlaw will do that all night long if you let him. Back down to Lane. Lane back to Delezia, hits it right back over. Inside to McConnell, and he'll just miss to get his own rebound. And the Bulldogs side very happy. The student section has spilled out from the bleachers. There are so many people that made the trek down here that they cannot fit them all in the bleachers. They even have a defense sign made out of cardboard and a couple other signs. And Jerry will get the points there. Westmar coming in for Owen Lane. So number 2 coming in for 14. Jerry's shot makes them both 11-8. A few Canton teachers here as well. Ms. Blake along with Mr. McDonald making it officially a big game. Of course, Coach Kaiser of the Bulldogs works as a special education at Canton High School, so he's always present. Back down to McConnell. McConnell contested, gets his own rebound, and that's going to roll in. Again, those second chance opportunities going to be crucial for Canton here tonight. A lot of photographers here as well for this big-time matchup. The winner will face either number 12 Burlington or number 5 Mansfield in the round of 8. Those two teams play tomorrow, Wednesday, March 6th. Today is Tuesday, March 5th, 2024. And it is the month of March. We want to say a special shout out as it is National Athletic Training Month. Thank you to all the athletic trainers out there across this great nation. Jerry Frieden will come out, and number 21, J.J. Falk, will come in. Bjork sends off his free throw attempt, but it is null and void. Oh, right down to the inside. Tries to pick it off. Zaza thought about the three, but then the Bulldogs going to slow it down. Kicks it right back over. Wesley Ma looks for the opening, gives it right over. 13 on the shot clock. People continuing to file in here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. And it's a big shot for Zaza Francoeur. Puts the Bulldogs up by 1. 13-12 as Canton takes the first timeout of the game. Each team gets 5. Canton just took their first one. Each team settling in, taking it slow and steady. And the Bulldogs continuing to fight back, looking for their first back-to-back playoff wins since at least 2007. Bulldogs won their first playoff game in over a decade last Thursday against fierce rival Stoughton as they defeated the Black Knights 63-47. For the Blue Raiders of Somerset Berkeley, they defeated Burncoat out of Worcester 62-53 to reach this round of 16 matchup. Somerset Berkeley was the number 33 seed last year, just making the tournament. Now this year, shot straight up to the number 4 seed, and now they have their second straight home playoff game. Mason Medeiros coming right after it. Seems like these two crowds are going to go back and forth all night long. Bjork gets blocked by Zaza. And Francoeur goes in, gives that ball over to Canton. Masai. And Lucas Massey into the game, number 5 for the Bulldogs. Stolen right there, Wesley Ma. Ma picked it right out of his pocket. Now stolen right back. Thank goodness the cops are here, as there has just been a plethora of stealing, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet. Big shot inbound, and it's sunk. The Blue Raiders take back the lead. At least 4 lead changes here in the first quarter alone. J.J. Falk kicks it right back to Zaza. Zaza gets the nice point and ties it back up at 15. Under 20 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Shot clock off. Mason Medeiros coming right back after it. The senior captain for the Blue Raiders. Zaza had it for a second. They're going to stop the clock. Looks like they fouled Zaza, did the Blue Raiders. Colton Pacheco will be entering this matchup. Number 11. They're going to call McConnell for a travel. And down with McDonald, missed the hoop and hits the partition. So at the end of the first quarter, it is 15-all. And what is sure to be a fantastic matchup here at Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Teams get set and back out for the second quarter here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Wesley Maha continues to bring this one up at the center logo. Interesting to know that Somerset Berkeley Regional High School is the high school that Jerry Remy, the late great Jerry Remy of Red Sox fame, did attend. Zaza with the putback. Back down. Kicks it out. Oh, great play there by McDonald. And not able to convert. Now back down Wesley hits it back down. Falk just off the 3. Bulldogs keep the lead. Dom Taylor ties it up once again. Somerset Berkeley is a very young and talented team. As we mentioned, only one senior on the roster, that being the senior captain Mason Medeiros. Most of them are juniors and sophomores. Even one freshman on the team, Josh Reedy. Back-to-back buckets for the Blue Raiders. We thank you so much for joining us here on Canton Community Television. Quick passes. And Wesley's shot, no. Now kicks it right back out here. Brendan McDonald getting blocked there by number 2, Wesley Mott, the junior. Big shot there from Bjorn. And Bjork's shot is off the mark. Quick passes now coming for the Bulldogs. Canton looking for the opportunity to get the shots going on here. Wesley takes it back to JJ. Zaza. Oh, in and out for number 3. 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The Bulldogs down by 2. Lost it, but able to recover it. Spin move Pacheco looks for the opportunity. This one's going to roll into the Bulldog bench. We've already seen 2 dunks from Zaza Francoeur. Also saw Jamal McConnell, who dunked in the last game. McConnell's been having a good game so far as well. Anthony Delezia comes in for Wesley Ma. Owen Lane back in as well. Delezia off the back iron, and this one picked out by Finn Bjork. The junior forward continuing to help his team. Right off the foot. Oh, what a save. Great heads-up play there. Oh, Canton saves it again, but this time it's picked up. So the Blue Raiders lost it, and then after a series of events regained it. So Zaza will get his first rest of the night. Ian McConnell will come back in. Jerry Preeden also in for the Bulldogs, so number 13 and number 1 in for Canton. And a miscue there by the Blue Raiders, and it will be Canton ball. The Bulldogs looking to smite their second set of nights in a week. They would do that with a win here. Right at the free throw line, Jerry. First foul on number 15, Finn Bjork. Bulldogs will maintain possession here. Go down to McConnell. Another miscue. Zaza coming in for Jeremiah Preeden. Jerry Preeden committed to Curry College to play basketball in the future. Back down here, Pacheco. Colton looks for the opportunity. Loose ball again. Saved there. Delezia kicks it out. Gives it over. McConnell goes for the. That's going to be an and one. Looked like he thought about a dunk, but goes for the layup instead. And he'll take it. We're all tied up at 19 once more. About halfway through this first half. The Somerset Berkeley student section doing their best to distract McConnell, but it doesn't help. Bulldogs once again take the lead. Oh, and that's a big old play. It elicits quite the response from the Somerset Berkeley side. You're looking at, you see the Canton fan bench right at the scorer's table, right below us, right at the indoor track above is the Somerset Berkeley fan section. Right down Taylor, great points. And it will put the Blue Raiders up in the lead once again. And there's a big bucket for Anthony Delezia. Now going to here, Colton Pacheco taking it coast to coast before the whistle stops it. Delezia call for the foul, his first. Canton's third. Thank you for joining us here on Canton Community Television for this round of 16 MIAA Division II Boys Basketball State Tournament matchup between the Canton Bulldogs and the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders. Bulldogs in the green jerseys and the Blue Raiders in the white. Rebound there for the Blue Raiders. And SB unable to convert there. The no-look pass, not beneficial. It looked like it was going to work for a second, but not to be at this juncture. .251 left to go in the first half. The home team leads by 2 here at the campus of Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. At the top of the key, Bjork hands it on down. Stuffed there by Zaza. Rebound coming, trying to get it for the captain, and the senior gets the 2 points. Tied once again at 23. Delatia, open 3, just off the mark. Picking up here, Brennan McDonald, the junior captain, number 14, going up against Canton's 14, Owen Lane. This is Lane's 3rd playoff game this academic year. He's the 2nd for the basketball team, and he had 1 with the football team. All of them have been highly contested matchups. And Dom Taylor's going to the line. He is a very good free throw shooter. That is not the person you want to be setting to the charity stripe. Raiders take the lead once again. Lucas Massey coming in for Owen Lane, so number 5 in for 14. And Raiders go 1 for 2 on the free throw attempts. 90 seconds remain in the first half. Bulldogs down by 1. Thank you for joining us here on Canton Community Television as Pacheco able to convert on that steal and get the transition bucket. Play down to McConnell in the paint. Looks like he was hit as he released. And he'll go to the line. And Colton Pacheco will get his first foul on the night. Team's 3rd. McConnell back at the line. And he sinks it. McConnell lines up for the second shot. Wesley Mott back into the game for number 5, Lucas Massey. McConnell continues to drain those free throw attempts. He must have a bottle of Drano in his back pocket. Keeps sinking all of those shots. Wesley Mott comes up with the steal. Picked up J.J. Falk. Falk climbs the ladder. Oh, just an opportunity. Ball's loose. And it's going to be picked up by the Blue Raiders. Kicks it over. Pacheco passes it through the legs. Gives it down to the big man. Finn Bjork with the second chance bucket. Back down to Delezia. The winner of this goes on to the round of 8, where they will face either number 12 Burlington or number 5 Mansfield. Falk caught up in traffic, gives it over. McConnell missed the hoop, and it's going to be going back the other way at 21 seconds left to go. Layup, and it's good. Biggest lead in a while for the Blue Raiders, 5 points. 12 seconds left to go in the first half. Looks like the Bulldogs will look to have the final shot. Off the side, Bjork at the right place at the right time. And he just heaves that one down to the other side. At the end of the first half, it is the Somerset Blue Raiders 30, the Canton Bulldogs 25, here in this MIAA Division II boys basketball state tournament action in this round of 16. Keep it here on Canton Community Television. We've had a lot of lead changes going back and forth between both teams. Like we mentioned just a minute ago, 30-25. That is the largest lead we've seen for either team in quite some time, as they will be going to the halftime break. A fantastic match, and it is a low-scoring affair for the Somerset Berkeley team, who typically get up in the high 60s into the 70s for most of the matches that they've had so far this season. It's been absolutely fantastic. Now keep in mind, anything can happen in these state tournament matchups. Bulldogs looking to get their second playoff win in more than 15 years. The Somerset Berkeley team looking to get another home victory to match the one they had late last week. And it is certainly going to be a fun night of basketball. And keep in mind that both these teams had very strong fourth quarters in their round of 38 matchups. So it's going to be a fantastic time. And keep in mind, this third quarter might be even better than the first half. There's going to be even more lead changes as the teams get back right out onto the court here for the second half. We want to thank you so much for joining us here on Canton Community Television for this round of 16 boys basketball matchup between the Canton Bulldogs and the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders. It is a highly contested matchup for both teams. It is seriously going to be a tough one to win. It's going to be very contested. You thought the first half was highly contested. Wait till the second half goes off. We're going to see a seesaw battle. With the third quarter underway here, the teams have switched sides. The Bulldogs now going after the side where the partition is, and the Blue Raiders of Somerset Berkeley going after the side of the entrance. Bulldogs bring back out their starting five. For half the roster for the Bulldogs are seniors: Zaza Francoeur, Lucas Massi, Owen Lane, Jerry Preden, Calvin Ellis, James Gibbs, Jamal McConnell, all seniors on the Bulldogs side. Kicked it out to the only senior on the Somerset Berkeley side, Mason Medeiros, who gets the first points for his team in the third quarter. Back down to Owen Lane. Gives it back down to Zaza, and they're swinging it around. McConnell goes into the paint. Zaza from the free throw line, which is cool because it's shaped and outlined like a basketball. Has those cool extra details. Also have wood trim around some of the windows here on the second floor of Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. McConnell blocked, but he'll go to the line. It'll be 2 free throws. Double zero Max Finlaw getting his third foul. He only have 5 in the entire game, and Finlaw a crucial part to this Blue Raider team. And that is one of McConnell's first misses at the free throw line today. Put it in perspective, Max Finlaw not only a honorable mention, Max Finlaw helped the team seal the victory in the round of 32 with a last-minute 3. So Max Finlaw crucial to the success of the Blue Raiders from Somerset Berkeley. Now coming down the side, Brendan McDonald, captain to captain. Now handing it right off to Pacheco. Going inside the paint. Big man gets poked away by Zaza. Zaza goes for the layup, stomps it. It looks like the infraction is on the Bulldogs, and it will be possession for the home Somerset Berkeley team. Hits it back over. Now coming over, Pacheco kicks it out. Going into the paint, spin move, gets it through 2 defenders, but they're going to call him for the travel. 5:44 left to go in the third quarter. The Blue Raiders up by 4. Anything can happen here in this game. It's been a season of upsets. If you look at boys hockey, many of the defending champions are out of the tournament in the second round. The Boston Celtics just defeated the Golden State Warriors, the NBA ranks, by 50 points. Anything can happen. That's why they play the game. McConnell gets it up, and it's good. Bulldogs get their first points in a couple minutes. This one's going to go in to the media row almost. There's a couple cameramen standing right by the entrance. It'll be a timeout on the court. 5:12 left in the third. Bulldogs cut the lead down to 2. Again, you got to revisit those keys to the game for the Bulldogs. It's have good ball control, not give up too many turnovers. Force those second chance opportunities, which have led to many points. And you got to keep attacking the Raiders offensively and defensively. Just wear them down. For the Blue Raiders of Somerset Berkeley, the keys to the game are steals, pick those balls away from the Bulldogs. Gather those rebounds, and don't let the Bulldogs have an opportunity right there. But one of the main ones is shut down Zaza Francoeur, the emotional leader for the Canton Bulldogs. That is certainly something that would be prevalent. But Zaza gets the crowd going, always a very passionate man, also a very well-mannered person, very respectable human being. Coach Dan Kaiser in his first year at the helm for the Canton Bulldogs. And Bob Slater, the longtime head coach for the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School Blue Raiders. McConnell loose the handle, and this one will go down to Danny Erickson, the Canton Athletic Director. But Canton will maintain possession. Looks like it went out on SB. Delezia just too much to the left. Dom Taylor, the sophomore, kicks it out. And now racing down the side here, Pacheco. Somerset Berkeley, the 4 seed. The Bulldogs from Canton, the number 14 seed. They're driving back and forth. The 3 from Dom, just off the red rim. Rebound coming for the Blue Raiders. Creedon looked for the foul and got it. Second foul on Colton Pacheco. Owen Lane looks to inbound for Canton. Won all sorts of awards for his time on the gridiron as the Canton football varsity quarterback. Now is quarterbacking the offense for the Bulldogs from the point guard position. Back down to McConnell. Bulldogs down by 2. Another travel. The Bulldogs travel an hour to get here, and they keep traveling on the court. Kicked it right back out. Down to McDonald. And that ball slips out. And this one will be taken down by Jamal McConnell. Goes coast to coast and gets the bucket, tying this one up at 32. Both teams need to have that stick-to-itiveness if they want to keep this game going. You got to play every minute until that clock reaches all zeros for the last time. Big three. Just hits the front of the rim. Another three. This time hits the side of the rim. Zaza chasing down through a bunch of Raiders. But Canton picks it up again. Breeden just off the side, almost gets his own rebound. Somehow Owen Lane saves it, and he'll take a three. This one off the other side. Nobody can nail a three. And it looks like they're gonna call Lucas Massey for the foul. Sousby, it's going to be on number 4, Anthony DeLezia. It looks like senior Calvin Ellis will be coming in for Jeremiah Breeden. So number 10 in for number 1 on the Canton side. Dom Taylor, and he gets a three. 2:39 left to go in this third quarter. It has been tight-knit all the way to this point. Both teams play fast and aggressive. In that case, it might have been a little too aggressive. McConnell shifts the ball over the lane. No look pass to Zaza, down to Masai. And Massey with the drag, ties it back up at 35. There have been so many lead changes, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Calvin Ellis has defense on Pacheco. Pacheco passes it inside. Bjork gets it to roll in. Turnover. Pacheco blocked by Zaza. Good gravy, what a block. The student section for either side has not sat down this entire game. Timeout Bulldogs. My goodness, what a block from the senior captain, Zaza Francoeur. And this game just keeps going back and forth. What a seesaw contest we got going on here. Thank you so much for joining us here on Canton Community Television for this MIAA round of 16 game between boys basketball. The Canton Bulldogs and the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders as the student sections exchange chants. Zaza Francoeur told HawkamaxSports.com after the playoff win versus Stoughton, quote, growing up as kids, these are the games we dream of, the games we talk about. Senior year against a rival in the playoffs, nothing is better than that. Zaza's also on the varsity team with his brother. His younger brother, Vlad Francoeur, also on the varsity team, promoted for the playoffs. So not only are those situations that you dream of, Zaza also playing with his younger brother as well. And now Finlaw, again very dangerous, along with Dom Taylor. That is a duo that you want to watch. Along with Mason Medeiros. Looks like they're going to get the and one. Calvin Ellis gets his first foul right there. Not in the bonus, so they will inbound the ball. Bjork up against Zaza. That's a matchup. Picked up there. Great rebound by Ellis. And now taking it, McConnell. And now stuck, and it's a fight for it. Emotions running high in this round of 16 matchup. Neither team wants to give in and give up. It's the intangibles that really set these teams apart from many others. They're both team focused. Even during warm-ups, the Somerset Berkeley had warm-up shirts on, and it had a "we greater than me" sign right in the back. You take those mathematics, had that greater than sign, pointing straight to we, me being less than both these teams. Team over individual. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Again, still knotted up at 37. It has been a fantastic display of athleticism. Foul going against the Blue Raiders. And Zaza will inbound the ball. Shortly gives it to Owen Lane. Shot clock still on, about half a second difference between game and shot clock. Lane down to McConnell. Kicks her right back out. McConnell looks to drive through the paint, and this one's gonna roll out. Great play there by Dom Taylor. 6 seconds left. Down to Finlaw for the lead. Not enough height. Calvin Ellis not too happy. Literally 1 second is remaining. That is the fourth foul on Max Finlaw, who is not very happy with himself. He's a very talented player, very versatile. 1 second, up, and just missed the net. So at the end of the third quarter, it is tied 37-all as we go into the fourth and final frame. Well, back to Max Finlaw, who has 4 fouls, but is an incredible basketball player. Very versatile, both offense, defense, comes off the bench, starts. The man can really do it all. He's a fantastic athlete. But 8 minutes left to go in regulation. It's 37-all here in this round of 16 boys basketball matchup. Fourth quarter, certainly going to be one to watch. Bulldogs will start with the ball. This is the number 14 Canton Bulldogs versus the number 4 Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders. And this is going to be a fantastic fourth quarter. I think this might be the lowest scoring game for the Blue Raiders the entire year. I think the next lowest is somewhere in the mid-50s. This one knocked away. Zaza knocks it back away with some sort of a circus-like layup missed, but Jamal McConnell gets in and puts it right back in. McConnell heading back to the line for the three-point play. McConnell has been stellar all night long. And he completes the three-point play. Bulldogs have their largest lead in a long while. Number 13 on 13. Medeiros had to pass it out. Big shot there for McDonald, and it's good! We might as well be at a tailor with all these bow ties happening here. McConnell surveys the land, shoots it up from the edge of the basketball, hits the backboard. Canton coaching staff wants a foul, not gonna get it. A minute 30 into this fourth period. Setting up here, Bjork rolls it off, gets his own rebound, kicks it out. Ellis fighting for it. They're gonna say it was a jump ball. So it, by the possession arrow, should be going to the Blue Raiders. Calvin Ellis coming out. And number 1, Jerry Preeden coming in. Preeden, one of the best rebounders in the Hockomock League this season. Contested shot, no good. Down comes Lane. Going all the way over, and this one's gonna roll in. And now it's going to be down to the other side. Oh, another block by Zaza. Breaks out the Windex. All alone, Masi. Off the side of the rim. Bulldogs up by 2 at 5:35. Animated Bob Slater for the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School Blue Raiders. Thank you for joining us here on Canton Community Television. McConnell loses the handle, but picks it back up, then gets his own rebound. Now to Lane, wide open for 3. Looks like a timeout for Somerset Berkeley. And the away team leading by 5. And the Bulldogs student section is going absolutely crazy. They are mere inches away from the Bulldog bench. They're just having a grand old time. Using one of their signs as a fan for the Bulldog plays. What a fantastic night. And this game is not over just yet. Both teams used to facing top-tier talent, not just against each other, but the Raiders have played against some of the top seeds in the D4 boys basketball state tourney, those being Wareham and Bourne. The Canton Bulldogs facing top-tier talent in their own right, with number 5 Mansfield in Division 2 and number 1 Franklin. If they're not number 1, they are very high in the top 3. Again, the winner of this matchup goes to the round of 8, where they face either number 12 Burlington or number 5 Mansfield. The Blue Raiders slowing things down. Preeden tracking his man. Hands it right over. Medeiros, hoping not to play in his last game. Shot is out and hit Owen Lane. I think of the hand, but he seems to be okay. Bulldogs trying to add to their lead. Slides it out to McConnell. And they're going to slow things down. 13 on the shot clock. 7 left. Lane has to go for a shot. Medeiros who dribble this one down. 4:11 left to go in the fourth quarter. Canton leads by 5. He's going to cradle that one, but it will be not to be at this juncture. Coach Kaiser for Canton giving some instruction to his team as he's going up and down his court, his side of the court. Lane gets blocked, picks up his own rebound. Praik for 3. Oh, the putback! Jamal McConnell has been absolutely stellar for the Bulldogs here in this matchup. Arguably the MVP of this round of 16 match. Bulldogs have quite possibly what was their biggest lead of the game, now cut back down to 5. Next, Finlog looking to come back into the game. Remember, he has those 4 fouls. One more before he fouls out. In Pacheco, the sophomore, driving to the hoop, gets right inside the paint. Not much Jeremiah Praik could do there. Timeout, Somerset Berkeley, as they cut the lead down to a 1-possession game. This is a round of 16 game in the MIAA Boys Basketball Division II State Tournament between the number 14 Canton Bulldogs and the number 4 Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders. It has been quite the matchup here. Nobody has really gotten away with this game. It is a relatively low-scoring one for these two teams. Canton looking to get back-to-back victories for the first time since at least 2007. Somerset Berkeley looking to write a good story. They were number 33 in the tournament last year. Now number 4 this year, looking to get back-to-back home victories. The winner will face either number 12 Burlington or number 5 Mansfield. Those two teams play tomorrow, March 6th. Back out into the action here, looks like Anthony DeLezia will take it. And now Owen Lane will be dribbling this one up, keeping that lead with 2:42 left. These student sections have not sat down the entire game. It is standing room only here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium. Praik crosses over. This one's gonna roll in. Neither team will give up with their season on the line. It is certainly a big fight field. Oh! Jerry trying for the block again. Look, they got a piece of it, but not enough, as that is points for the Blue Raiders. Under 2 to go, 49-46. Takes it back down to Zaza. And that's a pick, and it's a well-timed interception for the Blue Raiders. A tray ties the game. Marching towards the basket, kicks it right back out, slings it over. And that's a point for Madirsi. Medeiros cuts the lead to 1. Inside to McConnell. McConnell's gonna get blocked, and that might be the loudest ovation we have heard all night. Jamal McConnell, going back to the line. He has hit the vast majority of his free throw attempts, and he'll have 2. Deafening. And he'll miss the first. Lucas Massi coming in for Anthony DeLezio. he sinks the second. Two-point game, under a minute to go. Lost the handle, and it's going to go rolling out. McConnell, it will be Lucas Massi at baseline to inbound the ball. An irate part of the Somerset Berkeley side, and it's a run down here. Zaza not able to get the block. And it's a good point for the Berkeley side. SB ties the game. Owen Lane trying to calm down his team. To the line, Mason Medeiros. And he converts the three-point play. Somerset Berkeley takes another timeout, 50 some odd seconds left. And the Blue Raiders have a lead for the first time in seemingly the entire quarter. It is rocking here at the campus of Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Each squad deep and rich with talent. They're showing it here tonight. Who will earn the right to advance to the round of 8 in the MIAA Division II Boys Basketball State Tournament. Bulldogs will have the ball. 47.7 seconds is all that remains in regulation. Senior captain Lucas Massi to inbound. He'll be blocked by number 11, Colton Pacheco. Lane to bring it up. McConnell fights for it, somehow gets his own rebound, picked up Preeden, shoots it again. Canton trying to get a hold on it, no shot clock. Again, Raiders up by 1. And they're gonna call Zaza for the foul. It'll be going to the line for 2, chance to make it a 3-point game. Head coach Canton takes a timeout, 24.4 seconds left, no shot clock left. Under 30 seconds, and it will be Somerset Berkeley at the charity stripe with 2 shots. Currently, they lead by 1 point. The Canton Bulldogs having their best season in recent memory. The Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders trying to build on their success earlier this season. And now they'll be coming back out for these free throw attempts. .4 seconds is all that remains in regulation. The home team will have 2 free throw attempts with a 1-point lead as of now. Brendan McDonald gets the first one. He gets it. Owen Lane taking it up, needs 3 points. Zaza driving into the paint. "13 seconds even." Canton will inbound it from their side of the court. Owen Lane inbounding. Gives it over to McConnell. 8 seconds. Third foul on Mason Medeiros. It looks like there's another timeout with 7.5 seconds. My goodness, what a game. Each team strategizing for the final 7.5 seconds left in this matchup. Standing room only here at Veterans Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Somerset Berkeley Regional High School. Both teams with the will to win, but only one team can leave with the W. Both teams about to leave their huddles. Looks like Max Finlaw, number 00, coming in for the Blue Raiders. Owen Lane to inbound on his own bench. Inbounds it to Massey. 4 seconds. Kicks it out. Prieden. Blocked. It's over. Off the block. It's over. Wait, hold on. There's not an official signal there. Hold on. They're confirming with the scores table here. That ball might have gone out of bounds before the clock. Right before the clock went out, so the Bulldogs will have 0.8 of a second put on the clock. Somerset Berkeley takes another timeout. So the Bulldogs still have life after that block shot from Jerry Prieden. So the Bulldogs still have life, 0.8 of a second to get a 3-pointer off. It is not over until it's over. What an absolutely gem of a game. As they wind down this timeout, we'll see who comes out with the victory. Who will face either number 12 Burlington or number 5 Mansfield in the round of 8. Remember, 0.8 seconds put back up on the clock. Owen Lane to inbound. He will be guarded by number 12 Dom Taylor, one of the taller members of the Somerset Berkeley team. Inbound, Jerry shot off. Oh, just off the side. Canton still waiting for a signal. And that's going to be it. The Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders advance to the round of 8 with a score of 53-50 over the very game Canton Bulldogs. What a fantastic matchup. An absolutely extraordinary game from both teams. Seemingly countless lead changes, but it's the home team that will leave with the victory. Certainly a well-earned victory, and it will be a farewell for numerous Canton seniors as they hug at center court. What a game, what a season for Canton, having their first playoff win in over a decade. What an amazing game, absolutely stupendous. It just wasn't the Bulldogs' night, as the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders come home with the victory. They trailed most of the fourth quarter, but at the end of the day, the scoreboard tells a story. It's 53-50 in favor of the Blue Raiders. What a fantastic game for both sides as they just went back and forth and back and forth. Jamal McConnell clearly had a fantastic performance. Zaza did a fantastic job with the blocks and the dunks. The Bulldogs, they looked like they were going to win at a number of occasions, but unfortunately for the Bulldog faithful, the road in the state finals ends at Somerville, Massachusetts. Again, your final score, the Canton Bulldogs 50 and the Somerset Berkeley Regional High School Blue Raiders 53. And the Canton Bulldogs 50 here in this round of 16 matchup. Congratulations to the Bulldogs on a fantastic season. And congratulations to the Somerset Berkeley Blue Raiders as they come home with the victory. Again, 53-50. They'll face either Burlington or Mansfield in the round of 8. Congratulations to all these seniors and have a good night. I'm Kevin Praik for all of our crew on Canton Community Television. Have a good night and take care of yourself.